Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Zalie. Today I'm bringing you another product empty video. So I always just kind of pop my empties in this Victoria's Secret bag, and I don't know, I had a look and it's looking pretty full. I think that there's quite a few skincare, hair care products as opposed to makeup, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway and give you a mini review. Let's just jump straight into it. Okay, first thing I see is two of the Frank body scrubs. This is the original coffee scrub flavor, and this is the coconut coffee scrub. This one here is 200 grams, and this one here is 100. So I've got two of these little guys, and then this big guy. I love these, honestly. I've tried so many different body scrubs. These ones are by far my favorite. It's like 14 bucks or so just for the standard one. You can get them online. You can get them at Mecca now. It's a really great scrub. I personally like to use this, say, once a week. Just makes my skin feel so soft and they smell great, and I don't know. I really like them. I think everybody should use a body scrub. Next thing is, I picked this up. I don't even know what the Byphasse. I don't even know how to pronounce this. This is micellar makeup remover. It's 500ml bottle, and I think this cost me maybe $8 from my pharmacy, just one of my discount pharmacies. This is great. This is actually the second bottle I've gone through. I really like this stuff. It's cheap, it works well. I haven't really been using micellar water ever since I discovered the Face Halo products, but if you are looking for a good one, I think this is great. It's super affordable. Some of them are quite expensive, and I mean, it's micellar water, so I don't think that's something you should splurge on. I think keep cheap, find something that works. This guy really does, and it comes in a great big bottle, and this lasted so long. So if you see this, definitely grab. Go for a body product. I love this. This is the fourth bottle. Ever since this was introduced to my Kohl's, I always get this one. This is the Jergens Skin Firming Tones and Tightens. I don't think it tones and tightens, but you know what? It's a great body lotion. It's somewhere of a hybrid in between a body butter and an actual body lotion, which I like. Sometimes body butters for me are too thick, and then other times body lotions I don't find are thick enough. So this is kind of like the perfect in between. Doesn't take too long to seep into the skin. Doesn't, like, I don't think it really doesn't have anything much of a fragrance. It's yeah, it's really good. I think it's about $9 for this guy, and once again, this is a fair size, so it lasts you a really long time. So if you're looking for a new body moisturizer, you should try the Jergens. They've got another one as well beyond the skin firming, and I've tried that one too, and it's great. Well, speaking of, here's another one. Okay, so two of those guys, we all know I love that one. Let's see, what else is in here? We've got a shampoo. This is the Joico K Pak Color Therapy shampoo. Now, I just want to say, I'm actually a hairdresser by trade. Well, not technically anymore. I hairdressed for nearly 9 years, and in this last 12 months, I've actually just left my trade and I've gone into something different. I work at a hospital now. You know, I may go back to it. I don't know, but I needed a change. Anyway, irrelevant. Joico. I love this stuff. If you have dry, damaged hair, this stuff is life-changing. You can get it in a pack with a shampoo, a conditioner, and a treatment. Sometimes you get like two smaller size products or one smaller size products for around that $45-50 mark. This is amazing. It truly works. There's so many products on the market which, like, from a hairdresser point of view, don't do anything. It's just, they just don't work. It's as simple as that. It's just advertisement. They're selling you crap. This stuff actually works. I've seen the results. If I had a photo, and I don't think I do, I'd love to show you how my hair used to look. I've spent it's been a journey with my hair. When I moved to the town that I live in now, I got married that year, and so I colored my hair just before I got married, and then I didn't actually color my hair for just over 2 years afterwards. It needed a break. I had hair extensions for like 4 years all the time. My hair was uber blonde. Like, I destroyed my hair. I used to have, like, my hair was even longer, and it was like, my hair used to look so good. And when I got into hairdressing, you know, you do all the things that you're not supposed to do, and you ruin your hair. And then from trying multiple different products, I've come across this one and I've just seen so many great results with this. I really, really recommend it. Anytime I try to use anything else, I just don't see it. I always come back to this. I really, really like this. The whole range, this K Pak and the gold packaging range. If you have dry, you don't even have to have blonde hair. If you have dry and damaged hair, you need to pick this up. You can get it in salons, you can get it online, there's so many places you can find this stuff. It's amazing. You have to get it. You have to get it. Well, you don't have to, but if you want something, if you're having trouble with your hair, highly recommend. Here's a product that I really didn't like, and this is more for my own fault because when I bought this, I obviously didn't read gentle, but this is Sephora Gentle Melting Body Scrub. It's in cranberry, coconut, and cotton milk. It smells okay, but I just didn't really feel like it done anything. It was too gentle. The little beads in it were tiny. I didn't really feel like it exfoliated really well, but then it does say a gentle exfoliant, so that's my fault. I think because I'm so used to the Frank, which is a heavier grain, it's much more, this is really, really creamy, where Frank Body Scrub is really just it's just grains, and it's got a little bit of oil in it to help move it around, where this was more creamy and had tiny, tiny granules. I just didn't feel like it done anything, so I won't be picking this one up again. But if you maybe have sensitive skin, or you're wanting something a little bit more gentle for the body, this did make my body feel nice and soft. And I think it was under $10, so if you're looking for something like that, it was great. But if you do want something that's more exfoliant and really, really lifts all the dead skin cells, I just didn't see it with this one. Oh, another product. This is another hair care product. This is something new. I actually have purchased 3 more. This is the Journey Hair Care Hydration Mask. Now this, with postage, was $40 for 100 grams. So it is expensive for how much you get, but I researched into the brand when I first heard about it, and I think they said it's 16 or it could be 12 weeks that they guarantee that if you use this, I think it's once a week or something like that, for that time frame, you're going to see the difference. Now, I haven't used it for that length of time, but I've definitely seen a big difference to my hair. I washed my hair a couple of days ago. Yesterday? Oh gosh. This Christmas and New Year period where I'm not working, I'm just what day is it? What time is it? Where am I? Losing track of everything. Yes, but this guy, I washed my hair yesterday and I used this. So what I do is I shampoo my hair, I jump out, I towel dry my hair, I leave it on. The recommended time is at least 30 minutes. I usually leave mine on for an hour, if not longer. I clean my house, I watch TV or TV show, or something like that, and then rinse it off and then put conditioner in to finish. This is great for a newer hair care product to come out. I'd heard great things, but I was I'd have to try it to see if I like it. And I think it's great. It really does work. It's a great treatment. I think you should really look this up if you're interested and read the claims. It may not be for everybody. And I think that I only got about 4 uses out of this tube. Now that I've actually gone on to my second tube, I feel like I'm getting longer out of it. But when I first started using this, it was my hair was just absorbing it. I was putting so much in. It was I was just sucking it in. So I kept putting more and more in. And I think that's why I've used so much of the first bottle really quickly. But now that I've gone on to a second bottle, I find that when I put it in my hair, it doesn't soak it up as much, which is probably a good thing, because that means that my hair isn't as damaged. If you've got really blonde hair or really damaged hair, whenever you wash your hair, I don't know if anybody noticed, this is just the hairdresser in me talking, but if it takes a really, really long time to dry, that can, if you've got thick hair, it may be irrelevant, but if you've got reasonably fine hair and say it's blonde and it's damaged and it takes forever to dry, it's because your hair has no life and it's trying to suck up every bit of moisture possible. So with this, when I noticed that my hair wasn't absorbing it in, it was life dependent on it, that's when I knew, okay, things are getting better. I could see the results. My hair looks better. My ends look better. I just got my hair done maybe a month ago. I don't know when this video will go up or what videos will be up before this one, but my hair was a little bit darker before this, so it's and I do Olaplex and all the right things, but to use things that you know, put the health back into your hair, especially once you start to get this light, is really, really important. And once again, hairdresser and me speaking, but if you're blonde, you really should be putting a treatment in your hair once a week, at least once a week, to help maintain it, because unfortunately bleach will dry out your hair. So anyway, I've just got off on a tangent here. This product is good. If you are interested in it, read the claims, see if you think it's for you, because it is $40, like I said, for 100 grams. So look into it. I like it. Like I said, I've got like 3 bottles sitting under my cupboard right now. Okay, what's next? Let's go to a little bit of skincare now. This is Drunk Elephant. This is super expensive. So I don't know any alternates to vitamin C. This is just something that I've introduced into my skincare routine this year. But I love this stuff. It retails for $117. You get 30 mil, but this stuff is amazing. Honestly, there's 2 things that I've started using within the last 12 months that I feel like have just taken my skincare routine and the way that my skin looks to a whole different level. 1 being retinol and 2 being vitamin C. I really like this. I really want to try a few other things from the line of Drunk Elephant, but they are, you know, quite expensive. Like, this is the first time I think I've ever forked out over $100 for a skincare product, and I've already purchased another one. I really like this. So it's got some really amazing ingredients in it, and what it does, it says that it reveals a brighter, firmer, and more even complexion. So that's just kind of shortening it, but I 100% agree with all of that. I definitely feel like my skin looks brighter. Some of my sunspots are beginning to fade, the few that I have. I don't know if I can say firmer, because I mean, I'm 24 years old. It's not exactly like my skin is sagging or I'm getting lots of wrinkles, but in your early 20s, that's when you should start your skincare, like your anti-aging skincare routine. At least have something in there that helps combat anti-aging. Yeah, so that's kind of what it claims to do, and I 100% agree with that. I really like this product. I would not purchase something for like at this price if I didn't think it would work, and I would never recommend it to anybody if I didn't actually think that you would like it. But what I would recommend, because you can't buy this online, or not to my knowledge, Drunk Elephant doesn't ship to Australia, but you can get this from Mecca if you are an Australian watcher watching this video. Go and get them to give you a sample. You can always ask for samples at Mecca, and at least then you can trial it, or there are small bottles, and see if you like it. That way you don't have to commit to that price before purchasing it, because if you don't like it, that's a lot of money to spend on something that you don't like. Something else that I've just started using this year, in August I went to Sydney to a place called Hair and Harlow to have my hair coloured, and it was such a great experience. I treated myself for my birthday and it was great. Wollongong, not Sydney, but there is a salon as well in Sydney, and this was one of the products that they used. They gave me some small sample sizes and I went out and brought the full size immediately after. I love this. This is the Evo Fabuloso Platinum Blonde conditioner. So I quite like this more than a silver shampoo, because it is a conditioner. Like, it just feels better in the hair. Sometimes silver shampoos can feel quite dry and make your hair feel really, I don't know, just stiff and crunchy afterwards. But being that this is a blonde conditioner, it's conditioning the hair white. It's kind of putting those purple tones, or you know, counteracting out those bronze tones. So I really like this. I use this on its own. Like, sometimes I'll use this and I won't bother going in with another conditioner or something afterwards. I'll just finish my routine off with something like this. Actually, yesterday when I washed my hair, I put, because I've got another bottle in my in my shower right now, I used this and I just left it in for, I don't know, not even 5 minutes, and then rinsed it out, and it was great. It's just kind of, I don't know, I feel like it just brings your blonde a little bit more back to life in between colours. Another skincare product. This is the Rodial Super Acids Extreme After Party Scrub. I don't want to say that I hated this product, because I didn't hate it or even not liked it, but once again, similar to that Sephora product, it just wasn't what I was looking for. So like most people, I think, or at least anybody who's beauty crazy like me, you always want to try new things. And I have this scrub, which I've gone back to. It's the Ole Henriksen Walnut Scrub. And I bought that and I loved it. I used the whole thing. And then it was kind of like, oh, you know, I want to try something else, see what else is out there. And I bought this, and I don't know, it's just, this is, to me, is once again, it's just more gentle. The beads are quite smaller. I don't know, I just feel like as opposed to my old Henriksen, when I use that one, like as soon as I wash it off, I just feel like my skin just looks like, oh, like it looks revived, like it just looks better. Where when I was using this, I don't know, it just wasn't as, not harsh, that's not the right word, that sounds awful, harsh on your face, but it just wasn't as strong as an exfoliant on the face. I didn't see the results that I see with some of the others that I've used, and so it's not that I didn't like it, it just wasn't for me. I have normal, slightly combination skin. I get a little oily in the T-zone, but it's, for the most part, I'm very, very, very normal skin. But I don't know, maybe if you're looking for an exfoliant and you have more sensitive skin, this might be the way to go, rather than something, because the scrub that I use currently is really, really, it's not harsh, but it kind of is a little on the harsher side as opposed to this. Like, it's definitely more grainy, and you can really kind of feel those beads, like a much a heavier kind of feel on the skin and a rougher feel on the skin as opposed to this. So maybe if you had sensitive skin, you might really like this, but for me, it just wasn't what I was looking for. But I did use the whole thing, so I mean, I gave it a good go. I have got, I think, I don't know if this product is available overseas, but I think most people in Australia love this. They come in so many different scents. This is the 7872 Tropical Hours Help Make Creamy Coconut and Shea Butter. It's a shower gel. It's actually from the brand, Original Source. This is vegan, it's 100% natural, fragrance free, you know, all those good things. It comes in many different scents. It's great. I've tried so many of these guys. It smells so good. I've got a different scent in my shower right now. I've gone through hundreds of these things. If you see them, you should pick them up. They're really, really great. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can get these overseas, but this is a great body wash. They just smell good. Oh, I do have a little bit of makeup actually down here, but we'll keep going with the skincare. Oh, look, here's another one here. This one's the Sweet Apple and Vanilla Milk. So, yeah, really, really great. I love these guys. They're about $5 or so. I'll finish off with all of this skincare stuff for you guys, and then I'll go into what little bit of makeup I have. This is another product that I didn't like, and I don't know, maybe it's just because this is my own fault. This is the Real You Cleanse Gentle Foaming Wash. Now, I actually brought like the introduction kit, which was a wash, a gel, what else did it come with? A spot treatment, and like a face moisturizer, I think. This is targeted specifically for people who have acne, and it's meant to clear acne. And I brought this when I have pretty even skin. I get the odd hormonal breakout, but for me, because I have a few intolerances to food, when I eat things that I shouldn't, it shows on my face. I get it a lot, especially in my chin area, and I think, and sometimes on my forehead too, but mostly my breakouts are generally from things that I shouldn't be eating as opposed to actual, you know, like when you're younger and you have a lot of acne. So I think my skin was like just going through a bad stage, and I was like, I'm so sick of this. I wanted to try something targeted specifically for acne, and I brought this. I don't know, I just actually didn't really see that big of a change, and I don't know if it's because like I don't really have a lot of acne, but I just didn't really like this at all. This just wasn't for me. I don't really like any of the products that I've tried from them. I've got the spot treatment. I don't think it does anything. It's like a gel-based formula. I like my Mario Badescu much better. I'm going to have to repurchase that because the one that I have, I don't think it does anything. So, you know what? Maybe it's not for people. I would really look into it before you buy it. We've got here the Elizabeth Arden Visibly Different Gentle Hydrating Toner. For something that's hydrating and gentle, this to me is just like kind of like pure alcohol. I mean, I used the whole thing, and the third ingredient is alcohol. I didn't like this. I have a different toner that I like way better than this one, and I mean, I used it all up. Whenever I get a product, unless I absolutely hate it, I like to use them up. Otherwise, I feel like it's a bit of a waste of money. Or if I really just like something, I'll give it to one of my sisters or something. This wasn't for me. I didn't really like it. I didn't really see. I mean, some people don't use toners. I like them. I don't know. This just was like straight up alcohol to me. I didn't like it. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, we are getting there. I have got a product by The Ordinary. Now, I just ordered another 2 of these, so you already know that I love it. This is the Magnesium Phosphate 10%. It's a brightening, and it also has a little bit of vitamin C in here. I love this mostly because of what it says, brightening. It really does make my skin just so bright, and I love that about it so much. It's really great. I love this. Like I said, I brought 2 more. Don't really have much more to say about it. It works. I like it. Okay, I've got a little, what have I got here? We've got 3 other things that are kind of, I guess, technically fall into skincare, and then the rest is makeup. So I've got a sample size of the Tarte Maracuja C brightener eye treatment. I really like this. The only eye treatment that I've ever used is the Bobbi Brown one, which I love. This one's a little bit thicker than that, and I'm actually about to run out of my Bobbi Brown, so I think I'm going to purchase the full size after this. This little girl is 2.5 grams. Lasts me forever. I really like this. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up. I don't know how much it retails for full size, but this sample size lasted forever, and I really liked it. So I think just to switch it up a little bit, I'm going to try this one next. I have the Japonesque Solid Brush Cleanser. I like these ones because they're a little bit cheaper than the Beauty Blender ones, and you tend to get more. This one's 56 grams. I think I got this off Beautylish or Feel Unique or Look Fantastic or one of those websites, and smells great. Smells like coconut. Washes my brushes really well. Not much more to say about it than that. I really like this. If you come across it, pick it up. Cleans your brushes really well, and they smell like coconut afterwards. This was just a sample size thing that I got. I didn't like this. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Gel Mask Extreme Detoxifying Hydrator. I didn't feel like it detoxified. I didn't feel like it hydrated. It was, in my opinion, crap. I didn't like it. A bit harsh. Okay, now this eye is not quite empty. I'm more just getting rid of this because of how old it is. I went through my makeup last night and it was just throwing out a few things that were just too old. But this is the MAC Strobe Cream. This is just a small size 30ml. You can get way bigger ones than this. I really like this. Look at that janky lid. I don't know how much you'll be able to see on my hand, but it's just another like illuminating, in a sense, primer. It just gives a nice shift to the skin underneath foundation. So yeah, it's nice. I've got a few others at the moment, so if I ran out, I would purchase this again, but I'd rather use up what I have before I repurchase. But this is great, and I think if you want to try this, unless you like, I mean, I wear a lot of makeup, and I wear makeup most days. If I'm going to work, I'm a little bit slack on the weekends. I have to admit, I've gotten slacker as I've gotten older. But if you were to purchase this, I just recommend this little 30ml size. I think it's great. You get so much use out of this. A little goes a long way. I just felt like if you bought the bigger bottle, you might end up doing what I'm doing and having to chuck it out because it's, because you haven't used it up in time. And I've had this guy for years, and I don't know, it's starting to smell a little now. And I always think if your makeup's starting to stink, that's when you know it's no good no more. So yeah, getting rid of that one. Another product that I have here, this one is empty, is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I might be able to get a little bit out for you guys to see, but it's kind of, yeah, there's a tiny bit left in there, but this is pretty old too, so anything that's left I'm not really going to salvage. But same thing again, it's just like a nice illuminating primer for underneath your foundation. I like this. It's okay. Gosh, it's starting to stink now. Like I said, I've got some others at the moment, so I'm kind of liking those a little bit more than this one. I think when I bought this, it was about $60 or so, and you do get a decent size. Like, you get 1 fluid ounce, which is the standard same size as a foundation. And like I said, I've pretty well used it up. But yeah, I don't know, for $60, it's not like it was that illuminating underneath my skin, and I really like my Becca one more, so I don't think I'd repurchase this. I do love Becca products, but I don't know, this one just, it was okay. Like, when I had it, I was obsessed with it, which is why it's empty. But now as time's gone on and I've tried other things, I just prefer those more. But if you're looking for something, this is great. Okay, I have here the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 10 Light. I really like this. I think most people use this. It's quite a staple. You can pick it up from drugstores, Woolies, Coles here in Australia. It's really good. I'd definitely purchase it again. The colour, I think over time has oxidized a little bit. I don't remember it being quite this dark when I bought it, but I definitely would pick it up again. I've got the, janky, my hair's all over it. The Mario Badescu lip wax. This one guy was like, I don't know, $4 or $5. I really like this. I got this from Mecca. I'll definitely buy this again. It's just a great little lip balm to have in your purse. I've completely emptied it. Yeah, I'd definitely repurchase this again. I'm guessing you can get it from Mario Badescu online in stores. You can also get it at Mecca. Something that I've just chucked out. It's not empty, but well, it's half empty. I'm just not really using it anymore. It's the L'Oreal, I actually don't know what the name of this lip gloss is because, oh sorry, I know the name, but I'm not sure like what line this fits into, but it's called Rose Final or Final. So it's like a pinky kind of color. It's kind of starting to smell a little bit. I liked it. It was okay. Not my most favorite gloss. I wouldn't repurchase, but yeah, it was just getting a little old, so I thought I'd chuck that one out as well. This is a little sample size. I'm glad I got it in the sample because I honestly wouldn't buy this full size. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. It was really nice, but it made my face like feel kind of cooling, but it's not the type of thing that I would reach for all the time, so I don't think it would be worth me you know, purchasing the full size product. But if you do like products that are a little bit like cooling, you should miss them on the face. This one could be really great. I think Mario Badescu does do some as well, which for like $9, if not cheaper. So I would go for something like that over this. It was nice though. A few more things and then we are done. Oh, sorry, we've got one more skincare item in here. This is the, I think it's meant to be pronounced like Skin, SKYN Iceland. Skin Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. I got this, you know, you get your 3 complimentary gifts with purchase from Mecca. This was a part of it. I really like these. I actually just went and brought like 8 more and a few things from this brand to try out. So I'm really excited to try those. But these are really great. The thing that I like about them the most is just, they're just deep puffed so much. And not that I am super puffy under my eyes, but you know, sometimes you wake up and your face is a bit puffy. So this was really, when I used it, it was a day where I was more on the puffy side. And this was great. Just depuffed everything. It felt nice and cooling on the under eye. A lot of their products, from what I've seen when I was purchasing them, have like a cooling effect, which I think is quite nice, especially in this hot desert heat, as my husband would call it, that we live in. So that was really good. I can't remember how much I paid for these when I bought them, but they weren't the cheapest of cheap things, but they weren't like super expensive either. They were in between, and I don't know, I really like these. Okay, I've got 4 more products, and then we're done. So let me set that bag out of the way. So this one, once again, I chucked out just because it was getting a little old and starting to smell. Yeah, this one just bit smelly, quite old, and it's starting to melt. Like, I don't know how well anyone can see that, but it's actually like got really wet around the outside. So yeah, that one had to go. It's brown. I just don't really use the color that much. It's Taurus in matte. So yeah, that one, not quite an empty, just getting rid of because it's old, which is the same thing with this guy here. This is a Napoleon Purtis lipstick in SMP. I've had this for too long. So I'm getting rid of that one as well. And then one more that I'm getting rid of just because it's old is the Face of Australia Pink Perm Lip Cream. So it's just like a pinky kind of colour. Once again, it's just old, quite old and starting to smell. So you should make sure that you go through your products regularly, especially when you've got like quite a big collection. And then the last product I have here is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. So this one's a hydrator. It's the base hydrate. I had this, not the same, but I had in the same range the pore smoothing. I definitely like that one better than this one. For reference, the Too Faced Hangover Primer is like similar to this in the sense where it's just hydrating. I quite prefer that one more. I don't have overly dry skin, but yeah, this one was okay, but if I was to recommend any out of this line, it would be the primer, sorry, not the primer, the pore minimizing one. So yeah, that one's all empty and that one's going too. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please let me know down below in the comment section what other videos you'd like to see from me. Give this one a thumbs up if you like it, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.